Our third and final story on this New World Next Week, episode 492, as we continue to try and give the contextual, subtextual look at what's been going on in the world. The United Nations declares war on dangerous conspiracy theories. The world is not secretly manipulated by global elite. Taking this from worldfreedomalliance.org, the United Nations has declared war on conspiracy theories, and generally, at least here in the States, anytime they declare war on something, prepare for more of that thing they're declaring war on. The United Nations has declared war on conspiracy theories, describing the rise of conspiracy thinking as worrying and dangerous, and providing the public with a handy-dandy toolkit to pre-bunk and debunk anybody who dares to suggest that the world governments are anything but completely honest, upstanding, and transparent. UNESCO, I believe founded by Aldous Huxley's bro Julius. UNESCO have teamed up with Twitter, the European Commission, and of course the World Jewish Congress to launch the campaign dubbed hashtag Think Before Sharing, Stop the Spread of Conspiracy Theories. The UN wants you to know that events are not secretly manipulated behind the scenes by powerful forces with negative intent. It's just openly. They don't do it behind the scenes. And if you encounter anybody who thinks the global elite are conspiring to consolidate power and dictate global events, you must take action. According to UNESCO, if you are certain you have encountered a conspiracy theory on the internet, then you must react immediately and post a relevant link to a fact-checking website in the comments. UNESCO also provide advice for anyone who encounters a real live conspiracy theorist in the flesh. Ew. According to the UN agency, you must not under any circumstance, this is like wild animals, don't engage with the wild animals. James, do you remember when we went to the monkey park in Japan? It was like, don't look them in the eyes, they will mess you up. You must not under any circumstances be lured into an argument with the conspiracy theorist. Any argument may be taken as proof that you're part of the conspiracy and reinforce that belief, and the conspiracy theorists will probably argue hard to defend their beliefs. Again, generally, most of the time when they're talking about us, they're talking about themselves. Instead of doing all that, you must show empathy, avoid ridiculing them, and, of course, if you're a journalist, you must report them to social media and contact your local National Press Council or press ombudsman. Rat them out. Dox them. According to the UN, it's only a real conspiracy if it's been uncovered by the media. Unearthed by the media that's been fully bought and paid for. Just an easy way. Ask yourself, when was the last time the media unearthed a conspiracy, and when was the last time the media covered up a conspiracy? You guys, you got to check out all their flashcards and JPEGs. There's a different set for all the different languages. UNESCO says, think before sharing, stop the spread of conspiracy theories. I'll include the link to the zip file of all the English full social media pack. James, this was one where somebody gave it to me earlier this day, and I looked at it and I was like, man, I think this might be fake. It wasn't on a bunch of websites, and it's essentially hadn't heard it, and I didn't see links, and that's always generally a real easy short kind of shorthand. Is anybody else talking about this story? Are there links to support the news that they're talking about? And what do you know? There it was, UNESCO.org. I fact-checked it, James.
You know, James, I'm just thinking about those questions. When has the media uncovered a conspiracy? Well, the good, valiant folks at the New York Times and Washington Post and others were the ones that were really digging up the dirt and uncovering the conspiracy Russiagate, for example, or the January 6th plot to overthrow the United States government. They were on the scene there, and they've debunked all of those silly conspiracy theories, like there's elite pedophile rings or that kind of stuff. They debunked that long ago. So now that I think about it, man, this kind of makes me question everything I've ever... You know what? I'm going to turn myself in. That's it. I'm writing to the National Press Council in Japan, and I'm going to say, this crazy... Oh, man, this guy, get rid of him. Censor him off the... Oh, wait, he's already off YouTube? Well, okay, whatever other platforms you can get him on. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I really, 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 really suggest people follow the link. Take a look at these infographics. They're just insane. As you say, it's like you're talking about like wild animals and stuff. And some of the things are, I'm looking at them like, well, you know, that's kind of the 6 things conspiracy theories have in common. a secret plot. Well, that's kind of the definition, right? So yeah, a group of conspirators. Again, I think that's definitionally true, yeah. Supporting evidence. Oh, conspiracy theories have evidence. Oh, yeah, you've got a conspiracy there. They suggest nothing happens by accident. They assume the world is good or bad. Someone is to blame. I don't know. It's self-parodying, this kind of nonsense. Surely we've got some creative people out in the audience for New World Next Week. Surely someone can do a bit of monkey wrenching with these infographics and put up some more truthful information in them and swap them out and get those trending on social media. That would be funny to see. But anyway, I don't know what purpose they think this is going to serve. I guess ultimately this is really just running cover for what they're going to do anyway. Which is not just the flooding the zone that they've been talking about for years. Not just, oh, it's the infodemic. Uh-oh, watch out, guys. It's about the censorship, which has already been going on, but they're just cementing it into place, getting it drilled in people's heads that this is happening and it's good. And if they can get enough people to just go, yeah, oh, those crazy conspiracy theorists with their evidence, oh, we've got to stamp that out. If they can get enough people on board, then they can at least run cover for this censorship agenda. And that's obviously what this is really about. As I say, these infographics are so stupid. I just hope someone can monkey wrench with them and creatively alter them in Photoshop or something.
They look like they're like flashcards for children. It's almost a little sad. Was it today, I think? Wasn't Alex Jones in court today, forced to recant his lies about Sandy Hook? I think they're really kind of pushing a lot of this, James. I think the stuff with the shooters, the stuff with the internet, and the approaching 10th anniversary of Sandy Hook, I think we're only going to see a bunch of this just kind of build up more and more and more.